Hello, welcome back students to my lecture. We are solving chapter 3, that is modeling with first order linear differential equation, and we also call it linear application of first order linear differential equation. So in previous lecture we have solved the theory of Newton's law of cooling. We saw what is Newton's law of cooling and solve an example. Now this is your quiz session, or I said exam session. It means that the question showing here, you have to note it and you have to do it on yourself. So before starting this lecture, if you new or you are watching my videos, but you haven't not subscribed, please go and subscribe because that's very important. So the question you are watching on the screen is that your quiz question, and consider it seriously, and you have to do it on your own, and that is from Newton's law of cooling. So pause the video, you have 15 minutes to solve this question, and go. So I hope you guys solve the question, and or at least try to solve the question. Now it is my turn. So let's start. It says that a thermometer is taken from an inside room to the outside, where the temperature is 5 degree Fahrenheit. So temperature of outside or temperature of air, we call it ambient temperature or surrounding temperature, and we represent it by the T naught, and that is equal to 5 degree Fahrenheit. After 1 minute, the thermometer reads 55 degree Fahrenheit. So first initial condition is at time t is equal to 1 minute, thermometer reads, so temperature of the thermometer becomes 55 degree Fahrenheit. This is first condition. After 5 minutes it reads 30 degree Fahrenheit. So the second condition is at time t is equal to 5 minutes, temperature is become 30 Fahrenheit. So what is asking for, what is the initial temperature of the outside room? Initial temperature. So initial temperature should be at time t is equal to 0. So what is the temperature? At time t is equal to 0, what is the temperature? We don't know, and we have to find the uh, temperature when we remove the body from when we remove the temperature from the room. So let's start. We know that this is the Newton's law of cooling's problem. So what is the Newton's law? Is that d, capital D by T is equal to k T minus T naught. Here T naught is 5 degree Fahrenheit, so dt by dt is equal to k T minus 5 degree. So now solving this equation, you can solve it by either first order linear equation method or by separable variable. I have uploaded in chapter 2, 2.2 and 2.3 both the methods. In this equation, in this lecture we will solve it by linear equation, oh sorry, separable equation. So separating the variable, minus 50 is equal to k dt. Now integrating both the sides. If you do not know any steps, please ask me in the comment section. So these are very simple steps. A derivative of t is k t plus constant of integration c. Now taking e of whole side, so this will become t minus 50 is equal to e raised to the power k t plus c. Putting e raised to the power c is equal to c1 new constant. So t minus 50 is equal to e raised to the power k t multiplied by e raised to the power c. As if the bases are same, we can add up the power and we can come back to this step. So it means that this step is equal, so 50 is equal to e raised to the power kt c1. Now moving 50 to the right hand side is equal, t is equal to 50 plus e raised to the power kt c1. Now as you can see that we have two unknowns in this equation, one is k and one is c1, and whenever we solve an application of first order linear equation, we should have two initial conditions. If we have two initial conditions, then we can solve every application of this kind. So putting first condition into this equation, so at time t is equal to 1 minute, temperature is 55 degrees Celsius. So temperature is 55 degrees Celsius plus at time is equal to 1 minute, putting t is equal to 1, so k c1. Simplifying this expression, so 5 is equal to e raised to the power k c1. This is our first expression. Now we have another condition. So as two constants and two conditions are needed, so putting time is equal to 5 minutes and temperature is equal to 30 degree Fahrenheit. So 30 degree is equal to So I made a mistake here. This is 5 degree C, not 50. Sorry, this is 5. So here is 50, and this is 5 plus e raised to the power, putting t is equal to 5 minute, so 5k c1. So this will become 25 is equal to e raised to the power 5k c1. Now we have two equations. So in this equation I can find the value of c1. So c1 is 25 divided by e raised to the power 5k is equal to c1. Putting the value of c1 into this equation, so 50 is equal to e raised to the power k, putting the value c1 25 divided by e raised to the power 5k. Now finding, simplifying the expression further, 25 50 by 25 is equal to e raised to the power 4k. So this expression will reduce into 2 is equal to e raised to the power 4k. Now taking log of both the sides, so ln 2 is equal to 4k. So k is equal to 1 by 4 ln 2. So putting the value of this into calculator, so our answer will become, this is k minus, how we came to this stuff, this is e power k minus 4k 5k. So this will become e raised to the power minus 4k. So minus will come here, and taking the antilog of both the sides, so minus will also come here. So so the value of k is minus 0.173. Putting the value of k into this expression, so our value of c1 is 25 divided by e raised to the power 5 multiplied by minus 0.173. So our c1's value is 59.4 approximately. Now putting these two values into this equation, so our equation will become t is equal to 5 plus e raised to the power minus 0.173 t, and the value of c is 59.4. Now what we have to find, we have to find that initial temperature. So putting time t is equal to 0, we can find our required answer. So we need to find the temperature. So 5 plus, putting t is equal to 0, the whole expression will become 1. So 59.4. So our temperature is 64.4 Fahrenheit. So when we remove our device from the inside of the room, then at that point the temperature of the room is 64.4 Fahrenheit. I hope you guys understand this lecture. If you have any confusion, you can ask me in the comment section. I will provide further explanation of this question. So what is our next question? Our next question is also very simple, but a little bit technique here, as this is an exam question. So be so sit in my lecture with the examine from the examination point of view. There is a little bit trick in this question, so I am telling you that. So pause the video, and again the same procedure, try to solve this question by yourself. I hope you guys solve the question, and now I will read the question. So a dead body was found within a closed room of a house where the temperature was a constant 70 degree Fahrenheit. So constant temperature is our ambient temperature. So T naught is equal to 70 degree Fahrenheit. So first is this. At the time of discovery, the core temperature of the body was determined to be 85 degree Fahrenheit. So at the time of discovery, so he does not mention any time, so I called it discovery time as T1, and at T1 the temperature is 85 degree Fahrenheit. 1 hour later, a second measurement showed that the core temperature of the body was 80 degree Fahrenheit. So here is the trick part. 1 hour later, second measurement shows that we take first measurement at T1. So our second measurement will be at T1 plus 1, t1 plus 1 hour, because we discovered the body at t1, and after 1 hour we take another value, and the value is 80 degree Fahrenheit. Yeah, this is the trick in this question. Assume that assume that the time of death correspond to t is equal to 0. So at t is equal to 0, the core temperature of that time was 98.6 degrees Celsius. The temperature is equal to 98.6 degree Fahrenheit. So how determine how many hours elapsed before the body was found? So we need to find the time when the body was murdered, or when the body. So let's start. First, we know that this is the Newton's law problem. Simply use the Newton's law and dt by t is equal to kt minus t naught. So dt by dt is equal to k t minus t naught is our 70 degree Celsius. Now again, every Newton's law problem, the procedure will be same as discussed in previous question. So taking those steps quickly, t minus 70 is equal to k dt. But if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. So I am taking this quickly. See, these steps will be the same in every question, but you have to consider all the steps during practice. Now this is our equation. So we have one condition at t is equal to 0. The temperature is 98.6 degrees Celsius. So put this condition into this equation. So 98.6 degree Fahrenheit is equal to 70, plus putting t is equal to 0, so this will become c1. So value of c1 is 28.6 degree Fahrenheit. Put this value into this equation. So t is equal to 70 plus e raised to power kt and 28.6. As you can see that we have not the value of k, also that we do not have the value of t. So here it's the trick part. The question says that at time at some time of discovery the temperature is 85, and another condition is after 1 hour of discovery the temperature is this. So using these two conditions we can find the value of k, and from the value of k we will find the value of t1, and the t1 is our answer, is that after discovery time, when our body was discovered. So putting this condition into this equation, so our equation will become t is equal to 70 plus e raised to the power k t1 into t1 into 28.6 degree Fahrenheit, and and that is equal to 85 degrees Celsius. Similarly, 70 plus e raised to the power k t plus 1, 28.6, and that is equal to 80 degree Fahrenheit. As you can see that we have now two equations and two constants. Solving these two constants will give our final answer in that. Now as you can see, these steps are very simple, and I hope you guys will do it on yourself. So simplifying this equation will give me e raised to the power k t1 is equal to 15 divided by 28.6, and simplifying this equation will give me e raised to the power k t1 plus 1 is equal to 10 raised to the power 28.6. Now this equation can be written as e raised to the power t1 multiplied by e raised to the power k is equal to 10 divided by 28.6. Putting the value of this e raised to the power k t1 into this equation, so 15 divided by 28.6 e raised to the power k 10 divided by 28.6. Solving this expression, the value of k will be minus 0.405. Now we have the value of k, put the value of k into this expression. So our e minus 0.405 t1 is equal to 15 divided by 28.6. So our t1 will be 1.6. So 1.6 hour. It means that death took place about 1.6 hours prior to the discovery of the body. So if you have difficult in understanding any steps, you can ask me in the comment section. I will make the explanation or further steps to these questions. So finally, thank you for watching this video. If you have any problem regarding these questions, please ask me in the comment section. In the next lecture, we will cover series circuit solutions. And from now, you need to practice a lot of these exercise questions. These are looking very simple as I am doing this, but you have to take it on your own. So you will learn. So you will learn math not by watching me, by practicing yourself. So practice, practice, and practice. And also don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.